Just sitting out here today, did a little garden work. A little bit cool this morning, but it's nice. We're going to the late service this morning because we have an event for Easter after the second service. So we're going to go to the second service so we can go to it instead of going to the 9 and coming home, then going back. We're just going to wait and go to the second service. I love it out here. Here the martins, they finally made it. I had 2 for a while, probably 3 weeks. Then 2 more showed up. Now I have 8 purple martins have made it. They just give you a peace in your heart. Hearing the sounds of them chirping, flying around. Something I remember as a kid. My dad had gourds, and we always had martins every year. Brings back childhood memories, I guess. Same thing with the garden. I did the garden because it was a childhood memory, and it was a wonderful time in my life. No headaches, no struggles, no stress. Just a great time to grow up. You know, back in the 60s and 70s, times were a lot different. Really were. Nowadays, everything's go, 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 stress. So much craziness going on in this world right now. But if you get to know Jesus and you get to know our Father God, have a personal relationship with Him, show Him you love Him, it brings the peace into your heart. That peace that only through them you can have. Sure, you can enjoy life a little bit without them, not like you can with them. The peace in your heart. Yes, I'm going to keep talking about peace because there's a peace and contentment in your heart when you know Jesus. When you try to be a disciple of Him, try to live like Jesus. Try anyhow. You can't. But do the best you can. Love others. Do things for them. Try to help others out. And just be at peace with yourself. Love yourself. I see so many people these days are having problems because they can't really love themselves right because they feel like they've got to live up to somebody else's standards. There's only one set of standards you got to live up to. That's Father God and Jesus. They're the standard above all standards. If you love them, try your best to live a life for Jesus. You're going to make mistakes. Everybody sins. Every single person. If somebody tells you they don't sin, they're fooling themselves. They can't fool God. They can't fool Jesus. God knows everything you think, everything in your heart. You can't hide anything from Him. So get to know them. Be at peace with them. Be at peace with yourself. And let their love work through you and show it to others. Be an example for others. Don't be one of those people who go to church, oh, I'm so holy, I'm God this, God that, and you get on the streets and you're a totally different person. You're the same butthole that a lot of people are. You live life for yourself. You're self-centered. You should try to live a life for Jesus. Try to live a life for God. You should try anyhow. Do the best that you can. You are going to fall. You will fail at times. But the more like Jesus that you can be, the better off not only you will be, but the whole world will be. All this no kings junk yesterday. People going, millions of people all over the world throwing a hissy fit about Trump. Do they not realize that that is, whoever set all that up, it's about stirring up the voters? That's all that is. They could care less. They don't have the power right now. So they're keeping their voters stirred up so they'll go vote when it's time to go vote. That's all the whole thing's about. They could care less. All government is on both sides is about power and money. Who can do this? Who can do that? The rest of it is trying to stir us up so we won't come together. Imagine if the whole world came together under Jesus, the whole world would be a different place. It'd be better. The love and compassion, if everybody showed that for everybody else, the world would be a wonderful place. It would be one day when we're all in heaven. We'll all be unified, giving God praise, giving Jesus praise. Nobody knows exactly what heaven's like. Nobody does. All we know is what's in the Bible. The river of life flow weaving down through there on the streets of gold with the emeralds and sapphires and stuff on the walls. That's all we know that I've seen in the Bible. And I've read Revelation 3 or 4 times. That's all I ever saw. Get to know Jesus, though. Try to live a life like Jesus did. The best version you can give anyhow. Your life will be different. And everyone you come in contact will be different. They'll be affected by your love. I promise you that. Everybody will be affected by your love. I'm going to kick back a few more minutes, look around my garden, check it out, then get ready and go to church at 11 at the Point. Then we have our big get-together for Easter after church. It's going to be a blast. One last view. This is my place of peace and solitude. No cars, nothing. I'm on a dead-end road. Nothing but the sounds that God created. Love you guys, really do. I'm here if you need me.